Welcome to part 3 of the coaching series. I'm your business advisor, Sheila Kariuki. In this series, we'll be speaking to how coaching can be embraced in organizations. One way in which we can view coaching is as part of a larger development intervention. Coaching is not an end in itself. Coaching is part of a developmental process. So coaching may address certain aspects of the developmental needs of an individual, but there are certain developmental needs that could be best addressed in other ways. For instance, through mentoring or through a training program. So coaching is not an end in itself. The second way in which coaching can be embraced in the organization is if you embrace it as a culture within the organization. A coaching culture means that coaching takes place in the entire organization, from top to bottom. Coaching is not a preserve for certain people, but it's used as a means for developing people across the business. And therefore, coaching is not just for addressing non-performers or for remedial purposes, for instance, when there's a need to change behavior, but it's used across for different interventions. For brainstorming, coaching can be used for developing ideas. Coaching can also be used in teams for building greater team synergies. So if an organization embraces coaching wholesomely, then you're getting into a coaching culture. The other way in which we can position coaching for greater uptake in the organization is when we embrace coaches, external coaches for the organization. Sometimes we find that when staff feel that they are speaking to somebody who has no connections internally, who has no interests in the business, and who is not from HR or from leadership, they tend to open up a lot more. And hence they benefit from the process of coaching in a much impactful way. So, whereas we have come across organizations that are not willing to invest in coaching because they have the fear that when they coach people, that they will grow out of the organization. We equate this to not training. And when you don't train people, then at the end of the day, you are the loser as the organization. When you train people, we also say that you need to be ready to challenge them, to do better, to grow, to impact the business at a much higher level. So even in the case of coaching, if you are to embrace coaching, then you should be ready to grow people within the business. If they cannot grow within the business, then they will grow out of the business. This is a positive as well, in the sense that it allows you to grow people within the business. It creates that opportunity for others to grow upwards in the business. And it also benefits the person who has left the business, because then they find the opportunity to grow themselves in another place. So do not hesitate to embrace coaching, because it works as a benefit to both the organization and the client who is being coached. We would be happy to discuss your coaching needs as an organization or as an individual. Get in touch with us and please share your views about this coaching topic, and let us know if you have any topics of interest that you would like us to discuss in this forum. Until next time, I'm your business advisor, Sheila Kariuki.